Okay, who the hell left the Prius parked here, and why is my camera set up? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Welcome to Typical Seat Assessments, the Doug DeMuro of seat reviews. Today, our subject is this gorgeous-ish 2010 Toyota Prius, otherwise known as my car. And today, we're going to take a look at the 5 seats it offers. Yes, 5. As well as a few other things about the car while we're at it. Because why not, right? Welcome to Typical Seat Assessments. So I assume you want to know a little bit more about this car. Well, it is a 2010 Toyota Prius purchased in December of 2010, new by my family, and currently has almost 100,000 miles on it. It is a 3 trim, which means I get the nice cloth seats, but I get stuff like the upgraded JBL sound system, which is very good. So now we get to the most important seat in the car, the driver's seat, which is where, if it is your car, you will spend most of the time. That's kind of how it works. It's reasonably comfortable. I get manual adjustments for this, and I get tilt and up and down. We call it height. I get a seat belt with also an adjusty thing. It's all manual, which is fine by me because, I don't know. My steering column, somewhere around here, has limited tilt and adjust. I just have it all the way out because I have long legs. I've got an airbag, another airbag, and a third airbag, and a fourth airbag. So you are pretty well protected as the driver. Even your knees are protected. Passenger does not get that luxury. So if you crash, better be in the driver's seat of this car, or just not in this car. And this is the passenger seat. It's much like the driver's seat, except there's no steering wheel and no pedals. Also features manual forward and back, and manual backrest. Oh God. I guess you can sleep in this car. Okay. But there is no height adjust, so you better hope you don't need headroom. You get your manual adjust height on your seatbelt. Again, it's reasonably comfortable. It doesn't have lumbar support, but that's fine. And it is about what you would expect for a mid-range car from almost 10 years ago. Next seat, back. And it's decent back here. It's not the most comfortable place in the world. It's not like a Lexus or something where the back seats are actually expected to be luxurious. But for karting friends around town, it works pretty well. I'm a little bit lacking on headroom, but that's a side effect of me being 6'3". My head is touching the ceiling. And a convenient feature is these 3 seats do flip down, though annoyingly, this is something I discovered, in order to flip it down with the driver's seat in my normal position, which is very far back, you have to scoot the driver's seat up first, so you can make this all the way down, because these hit. Okay, so that's this seat. Let's jump cut to middle seat. Okay, middle seat. Less comfortable than the seat on the left. Mainly because it's raised in the middle, and you do get a seat belt, but this is not meant for adults. I am 6'3", and this seat does not fit me very well at all. So let's move on now to the industry standard Legroom Test. Now, what is this exactly? This is a feature you will find prominently on this channel. The concept of the Legroom Test is, if you have a tall person in the front, can that same tall person fit behind the driver? Alright, so first step is to set the seat in my driving position, which in this car is all the way back. And now, here's the key part of the Legroom Test. Can I fit behind myself? I can, but it's not great. So my legs are touching the back seats, but it's not being forced into it. I'd be fine here for a short drive, but for anything long, like a road trip, this would not be ideal. The point of this Legroom Test is to determine whether or not a car is useful for a family of tall people. I'm going to count this as a pass because I do fit back here. It is comfortable enough for me to take a drive across town. It's not 100% perfect, but if I failed every car where my knees touch, there would be very few cars that would pass the Legroom Test, pretty much only like minivans and big trucks. And I'm going to call this a Legroom Test pass. Future note to the editor, put a big check mark or something if you can figure that out. If not, just put a big text that says pass. Alright, so there you have it. The typical seat assessment review of the 2010 Toyota Prius. Now let's fire up this wonderful 1.8 liter motor and get out of here.